Welcome. Today we journey into the heart of serenity. Without breaking the bank, a Japanese garden is not defined by its cost, but by its spirit. With only $100 or less, we'll explore how mindfulness, simplicity, and a few budget garden tips can transform your space into a peaceful retreat, inspired by Japanese culture. Start with intention, not expense. In Japanese garden design, the soul of the space matters more than its size or materials. Even a single stone, carefully placed, can radiate stillness. Mindfulness begins with the way you see what already exists around you: your soil, your light, your breath. Visit a local stone yard or riverbank. Natural stones can often be found for free or at low cost. In Zen gardens, rocks are not decoration, they're sacred forms. Use 3 stones of varying size. Place them in asymmetrical balance. This becomes your landscape's silent foundation. Raked gravel is iconic and affordable. 1 bag of white gravel from a hardware store can cover a small space. Use a wooden stick or fork to rake concentric circles around your stones. This daily ritual is a meditation in motion and a core practice in Zen garden tradition. Moss grows slowly, but beautifully. Instead of buying ground cover, look for moss in shaded areas near your home. Gently transplant it to your garden's edge. Moss is prized in Japanese culture for its softness and silence. It whispers of time, patience, and humility. Bamboo is symbolic and inexpensive. You can buy a few stalks for under $10 or repurpose old ones. Use them to edge your garden, build a mini trellis, or create a small screen. For privacy, bamboo brings structure without heaviness. Create a focal point with a water bowl, a ceramic or metal dish from a thrift store becomes a tranquil water feature. Still water reflects the sky, the trees, your breath. In affordable landscaping, it's not about fountains, it's about meaning. Scour second-hand shops. You might find a weathered lantern, a simple bench, or even a clay pot. These treasures often carry more character than new store-bought decor. Japanese garden design values age, wear, and imperfection. Look for what has story, not shine. Use mulch and bark. These natural materials are low cost and easy to install. A winding path of bark mulch can guide your walk, inviting reflection. In mindful landscaping, the path is as important as the destination. Even a small DIY Japanese garden can benefit from elevation. Use broken bricks or leftover tiles to build a tiny hill or mound. In Japanese culture, elevation suggests mountains, timeless and unmovable. It brings perspective and flow to flat yards. Craft your own lantern from concrete molds or stacked stones. A $10 DIY lantern may lack electricity, but it offers light of another kind. Symbolism. In Zen garden tradition, lanterns illuminate the way inward. Add a single plant in a ceramic container, a small pine, a fern or dwarf bamboo. Place it with intention, not just for greenery, but for presence. One plant well placed is more powerful than 10 without purpose. Budget garden tips always start with focus. Paint old wood, black or charcoal gray. This creates contrast, something highly valued in Japanese garden design. A repurposed crate or plank can become a backdrop, a platform, or a visual anchor for your garden's simplicity. Use stepping stones made from concrete pavers. You can often find them for under $2 each. Space them unevenly to mimic natural paths. Every step becomes a mindful movement. In a Zen garden, the walk is a form of meditation. Terracotta pots, aged with lime or moss, give a weathered look without the cost. Cluster 3 at varying heights, and fill with ferns or ornamental grasses. Japanese culture appreciates subtle layers, less symmetry, more soul. Repurpose metal containers as mini basins, rust and patina. Add beauty. Fill one with water and place a floating leaf or flower on top. Reflection is a central theme in Zen garden meditation, and it costs nothing to be still. Hang wind chimes made from bamboo or recycled metal. The soft sound connects you with the present moment. In mindful landscaping, even air becomes part of the design, movement, and sound are partners in peace. Create shadow play. Use slatted wood, lattice, or bamboo screens to cast dappled light. In Japanese garden design, shadow is sacred. It invites contemplation and deepens your visual landscape. No fancy materials required. Incorporate sand if gravel is too costly. A 50-pound bag of play sand costs less than $6. Rake it into waves or spirals. This becomes your daily practice, a ritual of peace. A Zen garden isn't static, it's alive with movement and silence. Draw inspiration from nature walks. Collect fallen branches, pine cones, or dried leaves. Arrange them around your garden. In Japanese culture, nature is not to be replicated. It is to be honored. Use what is freely given. Upcycle pallets into garden frames or fencing. With a little sanding and care, they offer rustic charm and a backdrop for your stones or plants. This is the essence of DIY Japanese garden design. Elegance born of ingenuity. Use a shallow bowl of pebbles as a meditation bowl. Place it near your favorite stone. In the early morning, sit beside it and breathe. This is your practice. Meditation needs no guru, just space and stillness. Sketch your design. Before you start, draw a simple layout of paths, stones, and plants in Japanese garden design. Planning is part of the spirit. It's not about symmetry. It's about intention. Your pencil becomes the first rake. Let imperfection be your guide. Cracked pots, chipped tiles, uneven stones. These are not flaws. They are wabi-sabi. The Japanese appreciation of impermanence and imperfection. Embrace what others discard. That is budget gardening wisdom. Create boundaries with rope or driftwood. Mark where garden ends and path begins. In mindfulness, boundaries offer clarity. You don't need a fence, just a gesture of transition from the outer world to your sacred inner space. Choose a theme, maybe moon viewing or a dry mountain stream. A focused idea keeps your garden cohesive. In Zen garden philosophy, less variety brings deeper meaning. It also keeps your spending in check while guiding your creativity. Add color sparingly, a red maple leaf, a purple iris. In bloom, let color be a surprise, not a constant. Japanese garden design teaches restraint in affordable landscaping. Small moments of vibrancy are more memorable than many. Use a rain chain or a repurposed gutter as water accents. When it rains, let your garden celebrate water. Moving through simple copper or stone channels connects your garden with the heavens and costs little to install. Host your first moment of stillness. Sit on a cushion or wooden step. Gaze at your creation. Let the gravel speak. Let the wind respond. In that quiet, your $100 garden becomes priceless. Zen is not what you build. It's what you feel. Thank you for joining us on this mindful journey into affordable peace. A Japanese garden doesn't require wealth, only wisdom, intention, and heart. May your space become a sanctuary. If this inspired you, please like, subscribe, and return for more simple beauty and serenity.